Hey everybody, Charlie here. I am with Coach Juan Orfila from Okapi Wanderers. How you doing? Long time no see.
Long time no see. How are you, Charlie? All good here.
I wanted to catch up with you because I haven't seen you in a long time, and you guys Okapi have gone on this year to do something that I think we haven't done in many years, which is to go to a national championship. And by national, I mean this is an invitational tournament that has been going on for like 3 or 4 years now, maybe.
Maybe more. I don't know the whole history, but I think it's more than that.
And it's basically like the top 8 or 12 teams from the golf rankings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But yes. Basically.
Yes.
And I believe, of course, you guys last year when you made that Texas trip, that sort of pushed you up in the rankings.
Yeah, we were at the time of the Texas trip. I think we were 11, and we jumped to number 1 because of defeating Woodlands.
For a little bit,
like 2-3 weeks,
which was nice.
But we were up there. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously this year this is a tournament where you have to like apply to go.
Yeah, we had to apply. I think we start the application in January, and we got the formal invitation in March.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's by invitation only.
So let's describe to me what kind of tournament this is, what type of teams you encountered, how many days, and it was located not very close, right? It was in
Elkhart, Indiana.
Indiana,
yes.
Not too bad.
So it's a tournament is like divided in 2. So you have clubs competing, and also schools. There's a tier 1 and a tier 2.
Okay.
And in each of them.
And you guys went to tier 1, right?
We played tier 1. We finished the golf ranking number 7. And the top 8 of that ranking play in tier 1, and the rest of the teams in tier 2.
And the rankings sort of give you the seeding, right?
Yeah. The exact seeding came from the ranking. And actually the ranking changed the week prior to the announcement of the game. So yeah, we finished 7.
I want to like congratulate you guys, because it's not only like you go and play, but just going is a huge effort. So tell me a little bit about how you guys were able to organize this, because it's a lot of money you need to actually go and do this.
Yeah,
right?
It was. Yeah, cost was high for this one. To your previous question, we spent 4 nights in Indiana. We arrived on a Wednesday, and we play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So you play 3 games of 30-minute halves.
So 60-minute total games.
60 minutes total games in 3 days, 3 consecutive games. So it was 4 days in total. The thing with this tournament is that you get the notification. I told you like March, but it's like, so we were able to book things April, May. So it was really, really close to the tournament. And of course, the pricing, especially on the tickets, were higher.
And how many kids did you take?
I think it was like close to 30, I think.
Okay, tell me about the actual games.
Well, the actual games, we were...
Because let's say this is a different world, right?
Yeah,
you're used to playing here in Florida, which we're just not going through a good phase right now. So you guys sort of sailed through the season, did not have a lot of competition. So this was really something different, right?
Yes, that's true. But we had a hard game with Key Biscayne in the semis, and Jacksonville, despite the result, was also tough. So I think we have a good level of competition, but this is next level. So this is different. The first game, because of finishing on 7, we faced number 2. And number 2 was Charlotte Cardinals. Okay. We were in touch with Cardinals. We wanted to play before going to the Nationals with them. We didn't manage to arrange that. And they were the champions at the end, right? So we played the champions in our first game. First experience there. And actually, we were talking with the coaches after the game, and they were telling us, for them, last year was the first one, and it was really tough for them. So our experience this season was similar to what Cardinals faced in the previous one. So we played with them. Very tough game. Physically, and in some skills too. We started really well. The first 5-8 minutes, we were inside their 22. Okay. We missed some opportunity to score. It's like we were there, 50-22, and first half was over. So they put us like 29 points on the first half. We are not used to that, and they had I think in 7 minutes they scored 3 tries. We are not used to that. Our defense was in shock. We were not even organized. Typically we are.
Yeah.
So that's when you realize that physically the level of aggression in a good way and the speed of play was different.
So would that be one of the main differences? The speed of play or the physicality?
I think in that game, yes, and the fact that they put us 3 50-22s in the first half, that typically we don't see that here, right? So I think they have a couple of New Zealand kids, 15 and 10, and they were amazing. So all that effort that we were putting to stay on their 22, try to score back to our side, back to our field, right? So that was a big difference. The second half, we tied, was a 5-5. 1 try each.
Okay.
So we were more in control and learning. We did some changes, fresh air, and it was 50-50, we can say.
I believe you went on to play one of these teams from the Northwest, right?
After,
yeah.
We played Pendelton in the second day.
Where are they from?
Pendelton, you kill me. Okay. We need to check it. We played Pendelton. Pendelton ended third in the ranking, and we beat them 16-13. And we were really proud about all the effort that the boys put in place, because after being beaten up on Thursday, they recovered, show a lot of spirit, and we were losing, and we scored that final penalty in the last minute of the game. So they show a great spirit. We're really proud of what achieved that day.
And then you played also the team from Texas, right?
No, then we played Layton Christian Academy from Utah.
Oh, Utah, okay.
Yeah, probably you saw that haka they did at the end. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
So Layton Christian was really tough. We lost that one. Physically, they were beasts. Most of them, Polynesia, Fiji. And
boys,
so, yeah, it was really tough. They came, we had a very interesting conversation. I think the recap is that the rugby was there, and we were okay in how we play, in the skills we have, and in the system. The difference was physical. That's it. Size matters, Charlie, sometimes.
Oh yeah, I know. And what were the kids for the kids? I mean, I would have liked to have one of the kids here, but that was sort of hard for the kids. How was this experience? What were they saying after the games?
Well, they were first. I think the first day were in shock, right?
Holy shit!
Yeah, something like that. They were in shock about the level of Cardinals, right?
And you mentioned the speed of play.
The speed of play, everything. So the truth is that we are not used to lose, right? So we need to also deal with that situation. They were, in a way, frustrated or sad about losing. I think the expectation was, if we come here, let's try to win it, right?
Yeah.
So losing the first game put us on the loser seed. So that was kind of shock, and they were beaten up too. So we have to recover, focus on things that we can improve, and they showed something great the next day because they recover.
So what are the plans for this year?
Plans for this year? Same plans. Now, the plan for this year is, of course, we are starting our preseason now in October.
I mean, as far as
we will
nationals,
prepare differently. No, the idea is to go.
I heard you're not going to go. You're going to stay here.
Who?
I heard nationals are going to be played here.
I
South
don't
Florida.
base. I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody told me.
I don't get involved in politics. No, I think what they try to do is we fill out a survey after, and I think they are open to take it to other locations if possible. So our plan as a club is, of course, start the preseason in October, get ready for the league, go to the nationals, and the plan is we were actually, Cardinals reached out to me yesterday, Paul Barry, friend there, and they want to play us. So, and that's also that's great, right? And it's a great message from the experience that we were there. We show some good level of rugby, and the number one wants to play us now, and the champion wants to play with us. So potentially we are going to
beat them.
No, I don't know if we beat them, but we are going to Cardinals to potentially to play with them in North Carolina. So that's more or less the idea, but we'll see with the.
So overall, a great experience.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I think it's a very nice
Organization was great in all aspects. The fields were great. The grass a little high, but premises were amazing. Size of the fields as you like, with rugby posts as you like.
As should be.
As should be. A couple of games were broadcasted too, so organization was amazing. Hotel we chose, great. We were 15 minutes away from the field, so I think it was a perfect experience, great lesson, and we saw a different level of rugby. So I think, and I hope more Florida teams can be and participate in the experience, because it will level up the rugby here.
Of course. So yes, this is a great example of what you can achieve if you put the work in.
Yes.
And you made us really proud. And it's really nice to see Florida teams out there, because it's,
Yeah, and the feedback they asked for feedback, we provided, but the feedback we got in return was really good too, in the way the kids behave, the level of rugby we put. So we hope that we're going to be invited again if we keep the level of rugby that we are showing.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Charlie.
So I'll see you on the sidelines.
See you there. See you.
On the other side, 'cause
always on the other side, Charlie. Or turn off the mic if not.
Nice.
But thank you, and thank you for everything you do for rugby here.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.